Alright, guys, we're done. The world is my oyster. Come on, get out. Oh, it's oozing. I forgot how gross this is. Oh, God. I'm gonna need a napkin. Hold on.
Get a cleaver.
I don't have a cleaver. You think I have a cleaver? Also, I feel like a cleaver's probably just... I feel like if I were to use a cleaver, that's just begging to get injured. Like, we could use the big Among Us knife. But I feel like this is... Hey, guys. When the... when the imposter... Yeah, no. I'm gonna cut my finger off if we're doing this. No, I absolutely not. I refuse. No, we're using the baby knife. Let me in. Huh. The meats of the pumpkin. Why is there crystals in here? I bought this like last week. There's no way that it went bad in a week, right? You guys seeing this? There's like sugar crystals on it, and then like there's like a root that's growing. What the heck is this? Is that mold? Do I need another one? Is that just like the natural like pumpkin thing? This thing looks suspicious, man. Is that normal? I don't think that's normal. Is that mold? Is there like a fungus among us? Oh my god. How did it get bad? It's like perfectly fine on the outside. You're telling me that mold just grew on the inside? Alright, we have to seal it up so that we know spores get out and I breathe them in and I become a fungus among us person. I'm quarantining this thing until I can figure out what the hell is going on. I'd eat it. Thank goodness I'm not you.
Yeah, thank goodness, cause I'd eat the sweater.
Don't eat the sweater either. Don't eat every single thing that you find. That you know how dangerous that is? Would you eat this? You shouldn't. You shouldn't eat this. This shouldn't look appetizing. This shouldn't look tasty. It's just a root. It's probably the seeds probably want to like grow and develop. Much like me 26 years ago. You know what? I get it. I'm sympathetic. In fact, this kind of looks like me 26 years ago. Alright, I'm gonna assume that it's fine. I will say the very, very first time that I put my hand into a pumpkin, I had some very unholy thoughts, but since then I've been able to regain my connection with God.
What kind of carving you planning?
I am open to suggestions. I was thinking of trying to make Battle Pass. So that way the pumpkin can kind of look like the Battle Pass. I don't want to touch this. I don't want to touch this because, again, I don't want to have a return of, like, the unholy thoughts. I must remain strong. Pumpcussy got me questioning my loyalty to God. Eat pumpkin gummies. I mean, that's technically the seeds. We absolutely do swallow seed here. Don't take that out of context. I'm, of course, talking about the pumpkin seeds that inhabit the pumpkin. Oi. Oh. Dear God, give me strength. Let me not stray into the path of sin. There's seed all over my pants. Hello? Hello, hello? Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Oh, that smells atrocious. Alright, here's the one thing that I'm not sure of. How the heck are we gonna get the bunny eels?
Just put a real bunny in the pumpkin.
No. I have an idea!
F it.
Don't say that phrase when we're talking about the pumpkin. I know what you mean, but you gotta be careful.
2 slots in the
Two
pumpkin
slots?
on the top, and just slide the headband into each slot.
Oh, you're a genius! Oi! Oi! Hey, doesn't this look kind of like a candy corn? Could you imagine? Alright, guys, we're done. Yeah, guys, so this one's more my speed. This one's for the little guy, you know? No disrespect to me at all. This is, I think, 1.5 centimeters wide. Come on. Stevie, think with their other head. Again, a little bit disrespectful, I think. I feel like you all know that I could do better than this. Get real. It really is just a glory. Shut up, alright? Shut. You all need to shut up. Seek God. Look at this precision. Exquisite craftsmanship. You guys know I almost became a surgeon? All I'm saying is you would probably be 300% smarter when I was done with you.
Stevie would be the kind of doctor to do brain surgery on Inez.
Come on, man. What if we buy another pumpkin, carve one like 1.5 inch hole, and then you know? We know? Never mind. Forget I said anything. You guys just want to see me suffer. I'm really afraid that this is gonna like snap and a piece of like knife shrapnel is gonna go into my eye. I really hope that doesn't happen because that would be so embarrassing. Oh my god. Why is it easier to cut with the like little baby knives?
I feel like Stevie needs to be put in a full suit of armor to safely use a knife.
Guys, I know how to use a knife. You guys really don't believe that I could like do brain surgery. Ye of little faith.
Very loud and correct buzzer. Bro would accidentally surgically remove their own brain. You're putting a lot of effort into this to just carve a hole in the back of it.
I'm not gonna fuck this. It's literally on top. But that hole is not being used for what you all think. What does the title say? I want you all to read what the title says. Like, I answered that question before it could even be asked. It's like when a professor puts a question in, like, puts stuff in the syllabus and people are just like, here's the thing. And then the professor's just like, did you read the syllabus? No. What else would it be?
Funk?
Funk?
Fart.
Okay. Does this sentence make sense to you all? No, chat member, I'm not going to funk the pumpkin. Doesn't make much sense, does it? No, chat member, I'm not going to fart the pumpkin. Does that make sense? Not really. Not really. Fire truck is much more than 4 letters. You're all sick.
The gaping hole cam is someone else.
Don't... That's not what it's called. It's not what it's called. You might not know this if you've never carved a pumpkin before. Although I knew this and I never carved a pumpkin before. You carve a hole in the top of the pumpkin, usually. You carve a rather large hole so that way you can clean out the insides to reduce the chance of mold getting in, and you can also eat the seeds. And you also want to make a little cavity so you can put a candle in it or something that will light it up to allow it to glow. That's what this hole is for.
Eat the seed, smile.
Those are vile.
If you're not going to f the pumpkin, you're supposed to carve a keyhole shape to stop it from caving in. Stevie, what does the chat member mean by gaping hole? I don't understand.
You know what the word gaping means? I don't need to explain that. Listen, I forgot to carve the keyhole, okay? I remembered it at the very, very end. There's a very slight angle here. But I did remember that too late. That was my mistake. Not indicative of any ulterior motive that I may have with this pumpkin, but simply an oversight of my own, due to my own lack of experience.
You should have made a fatty pumpkin.
Look, we should have done a lot of things, alright? I should have gone to school for something that I should have gone to school for like music or something.
We should have stayed in church.
Maybe. Maybe I should have become a Sunday school teacher instead or something. But no, instead life is full of mistakes. Sometimes those mistakes put on skimpy little outfits and carve pumpkins, but not at the same time. I just have to get all this. I was about to say puss. That's not what this is called. All of this.
Puss?
Yeah, the pumpkin juice. The pea juice. Ooh. Ooh, we're kinda ballin'.
Pumpkin like SMH, shaking my holes.
Alright. Where's my phone? Oh, that's right. Ew. Ew. Oh, it's warm. Why is it warm?
I drink her piss out of another man's balls.
What?
I am going to perforate a pumpkin so that I can dramatically crush it with my thighs live unmade.
You know one thing that I've wanted to do since I moved in, genuinely, is buy a watermelon and see if I could crush it with my thighs. I've looked up the amount of like force needed to do that though, and I feel like I'm close. I dare you? Brother, I will go to Walmart right now. Guys, I got like so fucked up right now. I was like cutting into this pumpkin and I thought the juice that was coming out was red. And I thought for a moment that that was my blood.
You're carving the pumpkin with a different tool than I was expecting.
Shut up.
Guys, we got an inner shot of the pumpkin. For free?
Vile. The pumpkin peaked when it was just one hole. 'Twas perfect. I'll buy another pumpkin and then I'll carve a hole in it and then I'll buy a watermelon and then I'll crush it with my thighs. Just to prove that I can.
Wait, to clean the gunk. There's gonna be spunk in it anyways.
I'm not gonna come in Battle Pass. You're insane.
Hurry, Stevie, I need to sexualize this pumpkin.
No, I'm not. We're not doing that.
That hole is a little too big for what you're gonna do.
When I like abruptly stop streaming in 6 months, some of you better remember your chat messages. Just keep that in mind. Pretty good. The back needs to be carved out a little bit more. There's also a lot of gunk, which might also be obstructing it. But like all in all, I'd say that kind of looks like the battle pass. I'll put on the bunny suit, I'll crush a watermelon with my thighs, and then I'll end the stream. It's gonna be like 10 minutes long. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I can't do this. Oh! Hello? POV, you're in a jar, but the jar is slightly ajar. Hello? Did somebody hear me? Hello? This stinks. Alright. Well, now what? This sucks.